Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going through all of my eyeshadow palettes. I have accumulated so much within the past 2 to 3 months, so I thought I would just go through them and see if I actually really want them or not. So the first thing we're going to do is kind of take out all of my eyelashes because that is not what we're going to be working on today. Okay, so this is my primary eyeshadow palette drawer. So I am going to be very particular about what I keep in here because I have some of my eyeshadow palettes on my actual makeup desk. So I love to just keep them all in here. So we're going to be a little bit cutthroat here and let's just get started. So the first one I have is this BoxyCharm Hello Charmers palette. It's really pretty, but I have other palettes I like more. And with all the palettes I don't want, I'll be having my friends and family look at them, and then if not, I will be donating them. So I'm going to get rid of this one. The next two palettes I have are both Ace Beauty. I got both of these in my BoxyCharm. First one is this Vintage Dawn palette. I think it's so pretty, and Ace Beauty is actually a very good, they have really good formula. So I really like that one. And then this one is the Scarlet Dusk one. These colors are so pretty. So I'm gonna put this in the pile as maybe because I would never really buy from this brand, but I'm really glad that I got these. So I am going to put these in the maybe pile. The next palette here, it's broken, but it's the Too Faced Cat Eyes eyeshadow palette. I got this from a TJ Maxx when I first started getting into makeup. I only keep it for this one eyeshadow shade. This is the shade I set my eyeshadow primer with every single time I do makeup, so I am going to be keeping this one. I don't know why, but that eyeshadow, I don't know why, it works the best compared to all my other shades I set my primer with, so I'm going to definitely keep this one. The next palette here is this Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I think this is so pretty. Here's what it is on the inside. A lot of neutrals, a lot of cool colors, so I'm definitely going to keep this one. It's definitely is not the best formula, but with like a higher end palette, I definitely want to keep it, and then I can go through it again if I decide I don't want it. But these shades are really pretty. It's a good traveling palette. The next palette here is this LA Girl Hot Heat palette, eyeshadow palette. It's so pretty. This is one of my favorite palettes I have talked about so much with you guys. They also have a blue-green one, which I don't remember what it's called, but it's kind of very similar to this. I love all the shades in here. They are so good, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this one for sure. This next palette is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. It is really cute. It's one of the first eyeshadow palettes I've ever bought myself, so it kind of brings back really good memories for me, but I am going to get rid of this one because it's just another eyeshadow palette. I don't like how all of them are shimmers. I wish there were some mattes in here. And they also did redo this palette, so if I ever wanted to buy it again, I could. This one I'm gonna pass on. I have this single eyeshadow. It is from Ulta. It's called Wisteria Lane. I'm going to get rid of this because I don't really know why I need this, so I'm gonna pass on this one. The next palette, this is probably the most expensive palette I own. It is the Blood Sugar palette by Jeffree Star. This already broke, which is so annoying. But I'm sure you guys all know what this one looks like. So pretty. I'm definitely gonna keep this one because I've been wanting it for so long, and because of COVID, I have not been able to really wear this one out because it is some brighter colors. But I'm obsessed with this cherry soda one. I think it's so pretty, so I'm definitely gonna be keeping this one. The next palette here is this NYX Ultimate Shadow palette. I'm going to be passing on this one because I have really good rainbow shades in the James Charles palette, so I'm going to pass on this one because this is whenever I was first getting into colors, and I really thought this would be a really good starter one, which it is. It's really good quality, but I'm going to pass on this and give this to a friend. The next palette here is this BH Cosmetics Wild and Alluring Baked Eyeshadow palette. When I first fell in love with eyeshadows, I fell in love with the baked formula from BH Cosmetics. So this is one of them. It is so pretty, and the shades are so different looking. It's so pretty. So I'm definitely gonna be keeping this. This is also a bronzer and blush. I love that blush, so I'm gonna keep this for now. Kind of a memory thing, but these shimmers are so pretty. These next two palettes are both from ShopMasse. This first one is the Vanity palette. These are such good quality. These are $10 from ShopMasse. And look at these colors. I love purple on my eyes, especially because I have brown eyes. It really makes them pop. So I will be keeping this one. I love this. You guys need to run out right now and grab this. Next palette here is the Bear palette. Same brand, ShopMasse, all neutrals. I think this is like absolutely stunning. So I'm going to also be keeping this one. It's a great neutral palette to have. And it's not really, it wasn't expensive, but it's really, really good quality. And I just love it. Okay, this next one is the Clara Cosmetics Spanglish palette. It's new. I got this in my BoxyCharm this month. I love the colors. I actually saw a tutorial on this palette this week and it was really, really pretty, but I have other colors like this, so I'm going to pass on this one, and I've never used this one, so this is one I could easily donate. This next palette here is the Clara Cosmetics palette. I was obsessed with them like this time last year. I found this one at TJ Maxx. It looks like this, just a 9-pan. It looks a lot like the Kylie Cosmetics kind of setup, so I'm going to pass on this one. I have so many eyeshadows like this, but I really do love this formula and the palette and the colors. It's really pretty. This next one is this Pixi palette. It's with Pixi and it's Judy Time. This one is so pretty. It was a little bit pricey for what it is, but the shades in here are really pretty. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile because I have so many neutrals. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one, but I really do love this palette. This drawer just keeps on going. I have so many. This CAI, I think it's Clara Cosmetics 25 color eyeshadow pro palette. Can't open it. It looks like this. Here are all the shades. I'm going to pass on this one. The quality is not that good. But I really love the colors. It is really pretty. This next palette here is the Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette. Got this in my BoxyCharm like last year. I love her formula so much, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. I just love all the colors in it, and I really like this brand, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. Next one is the Dose of Colors Marvelous Mauves palette. I love this formula also. This palette is so good. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I just love the shades. So easy to kind of throw on, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. This next palette here is by Juvia's Place, the Nubian Palette. It's the mini one. I'm gonna pass on this one. I don't really think I need it. I have so many colors like this, but I do love the quality of these eyeshadows. It's really good. So I'm gonna give this to a friend. This next one is another palette I got in my BoxyCharm. It is the Butter London palette. The packaging's so pretty. I always loved it. Here are the shades here. I'm going to pass on these because they just don't really speak to me. And the quality is fine, but I just really don't want them anymore. This next palette here is the e.l.f. Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. This looks like the Urban Decay palette, the Naked palette, the original one. I'm going to pass on this because, like I said, I have so many shades. This was a really great starter palette that I got whenever I was first getting into makeup. This next one is a Marc Jacobs palette. I got this at TJ Maxx. This is which one is this? The Smartorial palette. So this is the shades. I think they're really pretty, and for Marc Jacobs, I'm definitely going to be keeping it. I love like this navy shade and this silver one, like those two together, so good. So I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. This next palette here, this is the palette that started it all, you guys. I love this formula. This is the BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chic 18 color baked eyeshadow palette. This is what made me literally fall in love with makeup, is this palette. So it is so damaged. Like the two top shades have literally been damaged. I don't know what to do about this because I really do love it, but like it's in such bad quality. I might just like take out these two shades and just leave the other ones and kind of clean this up a little bit because I do love the formula and I love these shades. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to keep this, but I'm definitely going to fix it up a little bit. It's so messy. This next palette is a Profusion palette. This is the Rose Gold Look palette. I got this at TJ Maxx. Profusion has like such a good formula. Look how pretty. So it comes with 12 eyeshadows, all really neutral shades, 2 highlighters and a blush. I'm going to keep this one. Well, I'm going to ask, my sister wants it. If she doesn't want it, I'm definitely going to keep it because I like these 2 shades and then these highlighters. Like, they're such good quality. So I'm definitely going to be keeping this unless my sister wants it. But Profusion, if you're new starting out with makeup and you want some good eyeshadows, definitely go look at Profusion. You can find them at Target. They're always at TJ Maxx, but even at Target, they're super cheap. So definitely go check those out. Maybe... Here's another Profusion palette. This is their Chocolates palette. I like this one better than the other one because I think the variety of the shadows is so unique and so different. So I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. Like this shade right here, Blitz. Guys, I love like that taupey color. It is so pretty. So I'm going to be keeping this. This is really good for like the holidays too, like New Year's Eve. I don't know. I can see a lot of holiday looks with this, especially like this really pretty green cypress shade. So I'm going to definitely keep this one. We're almost done in this. The next palette here is the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. I got this from a gift, so I'm definitely going to keep it. I think this one is so pretty. I love the shades in it. I love this like brown, I love this like purple navy shade. It's so pretty. Like these colors are very unique. So I'm definitely going to be keeping this one, and it's very like sentimental to me. So I'm definitely going to be keeping it. Okay, last palette in this drawer is the original Naked palette by Urban Decay. I will never, ever get rid of this. I literally have, I think that's concealer in there. I don't know what that is. But I will never get rid of this palette, especially because it is now like, what is it, retired or whatever it is. But like, I love the color Sin, as you can tell. This was my first big high-end palette, so I will never get rid of this. And I love the shade Toasted. It's so like underrated. So I'm definitely going to be keeping this one forever. Guys, this is kind of all the palettes I decided to keep. I'm still kind of figuring out how to kind of organize everything because of course everything just doesn't fit, but yeah, here are the palettes I decided to keep. Thank you guys so much for watching. I forgot to film an outro for this video, but I had so much fun going through all my eyeshadow palettes. I do have a full video of my whole makeup collection, so I'll link that down below. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!